everyone, my name is Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny, and my video today is sharing with you my November sewing plans. Now, usually if you watch my videos, you will know that I tell you about 3 or 4 plans that I'm planning on making for the month, and then I put up for a vote as to which one you would like to see as a sew along. Now, I'm really sorry there isn't going to be a sew along for November. There also isn't going to be a sew along for December. I'm very, very sorry. And that is purely just because life at the moment is extremely busy, work is very busy, and I've been finding actually the last few months my sew alongs are just getting later and later and later. I can't always make them on the deadline that I set myself, and I know that you guys, are happy to wait for the sew alongs and things, but I don't like the fact that I know that they're late. So for instance, my October sew along, that is literally, I recorded it the last weekend of October. I'm trying to get it all edited and everything as quickly as I can to get it out for you guys, and so I think I might just be able to squeeze that in potentially at the end of October, but more likely the beginning of November. And I've got a lot just going on. I mean, it's coming up to Christmas, sorry using the C word, but yeah, I just find that I get really busy sort of this time of year. And yeah, I just don't think I'm going to have the time to do it. So I've decided I'm not going to do any more sew alongs for the remainder of the year, and then hopefully start fresh in January and try and get into a more of a routine in regards to getting the sew alongs done on time. So I really hope you understand. Also, the stuff that I am sort of like making, especially in December, is going to be a lot of gifts. So it's not really things that I potentially want to do a sew along for. I might not want to share all my plans on my channel in case, people see them and things. And then my plans this month are just literally extremely cozy items. So yeah. I'm really sorry if anyone is disappointed in that, but yeah, I just wanted to be honest and just kind of say, look, I just don't have the time to do it at the moment. I love recording the sew-alongs, but yeah, just time, and I just keep myself busy the whole time. I mean, I've got my cross stitching that I want to do for Christmas as well. As I say, just life, work, in just other hobbies as well. I've joined a choir as well, so yeah, just add more hobbies into my life. But anyway, if anyone's wondering what I'm wearing today, I'm wearing 2 Me Mades. So I'm wearing a Me Made t-shirt, which is an Agnes top, Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top, and then I'm wearing a little pinafore, which is the Dressmaker's Closet Poppy pinafore. Speaking of the Dressmaker's Closet, lovely Jane and lovely Lynn as well, they've set up their own podcast. So that's Lynn from Chatty Bobbins. They've created a podcast. They had their first episode run not last weekend, the weekend before. I think they're doing it alternate weeks, and it's called Sew Chat Repeat, and I loved the first episode. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Jane's cat was meowing a couple of times in the background as well, and I just really liked that as well. It was just lovely chatting, or listening to them chat and just feeling like you're part of the conversation. Jane, I do sometimes speak to. I'm in a WhatsApp group because she's part of Felicity Fabrics blogger team like I am. And Lynn, I sometimes see her on the Beyond the Pink Door Zooms and things like that. And yeah, I've spoken to her on Instagram before. So it's really nice kind of feeling like I know these people and just hearing them chat all about sewing. So yes, if you haven't checked out that podcast, I really, really do recommend you do. Okay, so November plans. So my first plan that I do need to get done pretty soon is, it is my lovely friend's daughter's first birthday in November, and I want to make her something, and I would like to make her a little dress. And the dress that I'd like to make her is the Poppy and Jazz Pansy dress. So Poppy and Jazz is kind of like a spin-off from Sew Over It. So it's the Pansy dress, and I have made this for a few friends before. and it's just a really nice sew. I think it's a really nice little girl's dress, and I just thought it'd be a really nice little gift for her. So I was having a look through my fabric stash because I don't want to buy anything new. And I mean, as you guys know, I quite like a novelty print, and I kind of thought, you know what, I'll be able to find a novelty print that's suitable for a 1-year-old, I'm sure, from my collection. And the one that I came across, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit selfish because I've got 1.5 meters of this, and I thought, well, depending on how much I use, I might be able to make myself a t-shirt or a vest top with whatever's like left over. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know. And it is this one. It is this mustard jersey, and this I got from, it used to be the Maker's Merchant. It's a fabric shop that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately, but I used to buy a lot of jerseys from them. And yeah, it's this lovely mustard background, and it's got like hedgehogs, bunnies, like mushrooms, little ducks and things, and I just thought that would be so sweet for a little girl's dress. And yeah, I just thought it was a really nice colour for autumn as well. So yeah, I've got 1.5 meters of this one, or I think it might just be ever so slightly shy, maybe like 140 or something. I got it in like a remnant sale, and I've had it in my stash for absolutely ages, and I always thought that I was going to make myself like a long sleeved t-shirt or something from it. But you know what, I think I will give this to my little friends, my friend's little girl, because I think that they will both appreciate that very, very much. It is my friend who, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, how I got my name Sewing Bunny was actually from my friend who called me a sewing bunny. Because we used to call each other like Bunny. I know, it's weird, but I just thought because it's got the little bunny rabbits on it as well, I thought that would be a nice little nod, because yeah, my friend's little girl to me is Baby Bunny. So yeah. So that is my first plan. That's what I do need to get sorted, because I'm going to her first birthday party on the 19th of November, so I want to make sure that's all done and sorted and wrapped before I go. My next plan is I bought some of this beautiful cable knit like sweatshirting, or not sweatshirting, what's the term I'm trying to use, sweater knit, that's what I'm trying to say, from the Knitting and Stitching Show in Ali Pali. And I got this from Higgs and Higgs, and it's this lovely cable knit design with these little chevrons. It's so pretty, and I want to make myself a cardigan. I don't have enough me-made cardigans. I've only got a few, and so I do need to make more. And I thought this colour was just gorgeous. It's this sort of like charcoal colour. So it's not so, you know, drastic as, you know, just black. So I think I can wear a lot of things with it. I'm also thinking, if I do make myself a t-shirt or something with the remnants from this, then I think actually this with this cardigan sort of over the top would be really nice as well. Just that's kind of like nice sort of autumnal sort of colour. So for this, I've got mixed feelings as to which pattern I want to make. I'm thinking either the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan or Sinclair Patterns Harper cardigan. Now, if you look at both of them, they look very, very similar. However, they are different, and I have made both. And I like them both for different reasons. So the Helen's Closet Blackwood cardigan, I love it because it's quite a nice slim fit, and I just think that whatever you wear underneath it, it's a nice sort of fitted cardigan. It's not meant to kind of close and wrap over. It's just a really nice fitted one, and I think that style of cardigan is really nice for work because it is quite, you know, fitted. And I just think it looks really, really nice, like with a blouse. But the Sinclair Patterns Harper cardigan is a similar design, but it's much more relaxed, and it is one that you can sort of like wrap yourself up in a little bit more, a little bit cozier. And of course, you know, yes, it is getting a bit cold and everything, and like, do I want one that I can wrap up a little bit more in? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it a little bit more. I think I might be leaning more towards the Blackwood cardigan, just because then I can wear it for work and it's quite smart. I find it quite difficult to, you know, feel warm like at work with like a smart cardigan. Like a lot of my cardigans look quite big and sort of casual, so I might be leaning more towards the Blackwood, but I really can't wait to make that one up and add more cardigans into the Me Made wardrobe. And then next up, I'm going to show you both of these fabrics because I'm trying to work out which pattern I want to make for what. Let me tell you about the patterns actually first. So we are approaching winter. I think, you know, for all of us in the UK and probably, you know, a lot of other people in the world, winter can be an expensive time, especially in the UK at the moment. We're going through a little bit of an energy crisis where, you know, prices are at an all-time high. And a lot of people are trying to, you know, keep themselves as warm as they can over the winter. And I think it's just a case of that, you know, yes, I'm lucky enough that, you know, I can afford my heating, but I know a lot of people can't. So I wanted to make something that, you know, is going to keep me warm and cozy, which means I don't have to keep whacking the heating up and paying an absolute fortune for that privilege. So I want to make two really snuggly items. First off, I want to make a onesie. I've had this on my Make 9 and I've been planning to make it for a while, and I just think, do you know what, now is the time to do it. It is the McCall's M7518. It is this onesie pattern here. I just have to say I love the fact that you can get a little dog onesie. So cute. I'm not going to make one for my cats because they'll hate me. Can you imagine? But yeah, I just think that's really, really cute. So yeah, this is the adults size bracket, this one. And yeah, so I want to make myself a onesie. So that is the first plan, just because, you know, it's going to be really nice and cozy, keep you warm. The other pattern that I really want to make as well is the Billy blanket, wearable blanket, Billy wearable blanket by Dibby Patterns, which is Do It Better Yourself patterns. And it is a free sewing pattern. And I actually do own one of these sort of like wearable blankets, not the like the branded one. It's just one that I got in like Dunelm, which is like a shop here in the UK, and I wear it all the time. I love it. It's just, it keeps me so warm and snuggly. The cats love sitting on me when I'm wearing this wearable blanket. And yeah, it's just, it keeps me so cozy. And so I want to make that as well because it has a lovely like hood and everything. It's got a big kangaroo like pocket at the front, and I just think it's just going to be used so much because the one that I've currently got it is, you know, really, really nice, but you know, I need to, you know, wash it and everything, and I just want to have one constantly that I can wear in the evenings. So I have two fabrics. I think I know what I'm going to do for each of them. I've been chopping and changing, but I think I know what I'm going to do. So they are both fleece fabrics, and they're quite hefty. It's these two. So the first one you might have seen because it's just on my fabric haul that I posted recently. It is this absolutely so snuggly soft fleece fabric. It's so soft. It's kind of really fluffy. Can you see there? It's just really, really nice, and it's in this like snow leopard print. Oh, I love it. It's so cuddly, and it's quite lightweight as well. It is quite a nice weight, and I got this from Pound Fabrics. I do believe they still have it, and it was something like £5 a metre. And this, I'm thinking, will be probably the better option, I think, for the onesie. That's what I'm thinking. So use like a black zip with black cuffs on the wrists and the legs. I just think that's probably going to be the better one, I think, for that. I'm hoping. So I've got 3 meters of this one, and it does say that for an adult size, which I think I'm going to be maybe a small or medium because it's men's and women's sizes, I think I need about 2.3 meters, I think, or 2.4, I think it might be. So yeah, about 2.5 meters anyway for that. So, and I've got 3 meters, so I think that should be absolutely plenty, which would then mean for my do it better yourself Billy wearable blanket, I can use my other fleece fabric. Now this is a polar fleece, so it's not quite as fluffy. It's more like a, well, it's a polar fleece, but I'm not sure if you remember this one from earlier on in the year, but it is this one with loads of cats on. And I thought this one would be good for the wearable blanket because, as I say, the cats love to sit on me when I'm wearing my other wearable blanket. So I thought this one would be absolutely perfect. I've also got 3 meters of this one as well. And I do believe that the Billy wearable blanket does require, I think for the size I want to make, I think it's 3.1 meters, I think. So we'll have to see. I'm sure that I can, you know, it's only 10 centimeters longer. I'm sure that I should have enough. And I did get this fabric from eBay. I don't think that you can get it anymore because I say I did get it nearly a year ago now. But yeah, it's just lovely with all these cats on. I just love it. And what I was thinking of is, because the Billy wearable blanket has a hood, you need to do like a lining for the hood. Wonder if you know where I'm going here. And because I've got some extra of this, because I'm not going to use it, I can use this lovely fluffy one for the inside lining of the hood. That is my plan. So also this is going to free up so much space in my stash because, well, as you can see, that's a lot of room that these fabrics are taking up. So yeah, that would be nice to actually use those up as well. So that was my plans for November. Let me know if you've made any of those patterns or what you think of my ideas. I'd love to know. I always love hearing from you. And yeah, just pop a comment down there if you have any questions at all, or if you just want to have a chat. Okay, so I'll speak to you very, very soon again in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.